Hi folks, Pete Guitar Martin here. Please hit subscribe if you haven't already and ring the bell if you want to be notified when I put a new video out. I'm starting today the first of a 4-part series on how to play the guitar part to Wish You Were Here. So the first video, all I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the voicings of the chords that I believe are used and show you how to play those chords and show you the song structure. So that'll be part 1. Part 2, that video will show you how to play the rhythm guitar part that is played on both the 6-string and 12-string guitars that's behind the vocals and the solos. Part 3, that video will show you how to play the 6-string acoustic guitar solo that's the first solo in the song. And then the final video, the 4th video, I'll go ahead and play through the whole song, so that'll be a play along. You know, different people are at different points and they want different things. They want to learn different things about the song. So that's why I break it up into 4 different videos, and then you can concentrate on the area that's most interesting to you. Of course, you can watch all 4 of them. And I appreciate any comments that you may have. These are always work in progresses for me. My videos get better as I go, for the most part. And at any rate, I'm going to go straight on into the instruction now, okay? So the first thing I'm going to show you are the chords that are used in the song. So this handout's a little messy, but we're just going to look at the chord diagrams for now. There's, you know, these are open chords. Let me just show you this. These are I've charted out the chords as I play them when I use the song. You know, I think this is accurate, you know, so someone else might have another opinion. For years, I thought the E minor was an E minor 7. It's just a different voicing of the E minor than we're used to using normally. So I'm going to go through each one of those chords first. So most people, when they learn how to play an open G on guitar, they learn it this way. They got their 3rd finger on a G note, 1st string, 3rd fret there. Then they have their 2nd finger all the way on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and their 1st finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. So this is the way most people learn how to play G the first time. Okay, now also a lot of people also use this common voicing of the same chord. It's still a G chord because G is the lowest note, and every note in the chord is either a G, a B, or a D. But if we put our 3rd finger here on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, instead of doubling the B note, we're going to double the D note. So there'll be 2 D notes in this G, B, D, G chord. So that goes like this: the pinky on the G, 3rd finger on the D, open G, open D, 1st finger on the B on the 5th string, and the 2nd finger on the G on the 6th string. So that's the voicing that I hear being used throughout this song. I'm tuning that 1st string by adjusting the pressure on. It's a little bit flat, so I push a little harder to bring it in tune. But at any rate, okay, so the next chord that is used, we keep these down in this voice, and when we go from the G, the next chord is going to be this E minor, and we're only going to play the top 4 strings here. So now I'm using I still have my pinky there and my 3rd finger there, and the G is open, but now I've got my 1st finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, which is an E note. I'm muting the 5th string on purpose. I'm muting the 6th string, and I'm just playing the top 4 strings. Okay, all right, you know, because the beginning's like this. And I'll show you more of that in the 2nd video. Now, the next chord that is used, I mean, it goes between those 2 chords for a little bit, but we keep this pinky down, right? And when we go from this E minor, it does these single notes. show you that in more detail. But now we're into this A7. So most people learn an A7 like this. Open E, first string, second finger, second string, second fret, open G, third string, and then the fourth string, we have our first finger on the second fret, which turns that open D into an E. So, and then we have open A, and we usually you mute the sixth string. So it's A, E, open G, C sharp, E, but with this song, they keep that pinky down. This is still an A7. Again, instead of having two E's like in our normal voicing of this chord, or more, we have two G's, but we still have all the ingredients for an A7. You know, we have an A, a C sharp, an E, and a G. Those are the four notes you need for an A7. If you have those four notes and no other four notes, it's an A7 chord. So but that pinky's still down is what I hear, okay? So we went from this chord to this chord. Go back and forth between those, and we're going back and forth between the E minor, where we're only playing the top four strings, and this A7, where we're playing the top five strings. Okay? Then we go back to the G, right? All right, now, the next chord is the chord that's played right before we sing the first... Yeah, right before we sing the first line of the song in the verse 1. So this is a C/G. Okay, so again, normally we learn C, E, G, C, E. That's C major, with the lowest note being C. So it's just plain old written, just written like C, right? So, or C, whatever. So C, if I have a C, an E, and a G, and no other note names, it is C major. Okay, but now this is a C/G, which means it's still C major because that's C, E, G, but they're going to put the lowest note as a G instead of a C. That's what C/G means. It means it's a C chord, but the lowest note, the bass note, is not the same as the name of the chord. The root note is C still, but the bass note's now G because it's the lowest in one pitch. Lowest pitch note in the chord. So G, C, E, G, C, E. So that's the form C/G. The next chord they play is, again, it's a D major. D major has D, F sharp, E. So we got our second finger first there, we got our third finger there. Playing, so that's F sharp, that's D, that's A. D, F sharp, A is the formula for D chord. Here's a D major, D, A, open D, D, A, D, F sharp, that's D major chord. This is actually a D/A chord. If I let the A ring, don't want to play the E at all because there is no E in a D chord. This is if I had an E there, that's a flat out wrong chord, or it's now become a D major 9 because this is the 9. But anyway, what we're going to do here with the D/F sharp is I'm going to loop my thumb around there and I'll play the F sharp there. Well, and with that thumb, I'm also muting the A string because I want F sharp to sound as my bass note. So it's going to be F sharp, mute the fifth string, open D, A second fret third string, D third fret third finger second string, F sharp first string second fret second finger. So this is. Letting that F sharp ring out nice and clear on the recording. Okay, then the next chord that they go to from here is A minor /E. So A minor is this. A, C, E is A minor. A, E, A, C, E. So open, first string. Second string is first finger, first fret is a C. Third finger, third fret on the third finger, second fret on the third string, which is A. And then second finger, second fret on the fourth string is E, open A, but this would be an A minor, but they want it to have an A minor with an E in the bass, which is written A/E, so we're going to actually let that E string ring, hear it? Okay? All right, and the only other chord in this song is technically, it's not played on the guitar, but it is played on the piano. So the piano does a walk down at one point from the C/G chord and then it goes 4E, and on the and of 4, it hits E minor slash B. So here's another form of E minor. Again, there's different voicings. E just has to have an E, a B, and a G. If you have E, B, G, am I saying that right? E, yeah, E, G, B. E, G, B is the order and root position of an E minor. E, B, G. If you have each of those three notes and no other note names, you can double or triple them, but it's still E minor. So this E minor has an open E 6 string, but we're going to mute that because it's going to be an E slash B. But your traditional E minor is, most people play like this. You can play with first and second finger, second and third finger, third and fourth finger. There's reasons for using each of those fingerings. This one we're going to use, because we're coming out of the C slash G, we're going to use second and third finger. And if we were playing a regular E, it would be open 6 string, 5th string, 2nd fret, 2nd finger, 4th string is 2nd fret, 3rd finger, and then you have the G, B, first 3 strings open. So that's the way most people play an E minor, either you like this, which is convenient if you're going into an A minor chord. You know, if I'm going to D, maybe I want to use that fingering. Anyway, so, but the only difference with this is they go 1, 2, 3, 4E, and 1. And here they actually mute the E string, so it's an E minor slash B. And again, the guitar, I listen closely, and what I hear is the guitar doing this. Going right from the C slash G to the A minor. And you can do that also. The piano does a walk down. If you don't have a keyboard playing the piano and you want to hear that walk down, you can slip that E minor slash B in there. It's on the and of 4. It's like 4E and you make the 4E and 1. So that's C slash G, E minor B, A minor. Okay, so those are the chords we're going to use, all right? All right, I'm Pink Guitar Martin. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also, please ring the bell if you want to be notified when I post other videos. And so the next video, I'm going to show you how to play the rhythm guitar part. And then part 3, like I said, will be how to play the first solo. That, and the part 4 will be a play through the whole song with just one guitar. I hope you have a great day. Look forward to seeing you. Please give me any comments or feedbacks if you like. I do also teach on Mondays and Thursdays. I do one-on-one instruction at Island Music on Merritt Island, Florida. So that's where I'm out of, is Central Brevard County, where the Space Center is. I do live in an area called the Space Coast. So, all right, hope you have a great day. Take care now.